Chapter 12. Efficient Action. You must use your thought as directed in previous chapters and begin to do what you can do where you are. And you must do all that you can do where you are. You can advance by being larger than your present place, and no one is larger than our present place who leaves undone any of the work pertaining to that place. You can advance by overfilling your place, like a butterfly shedding its cocoon. But the butterfly starts out a caterpillar, sufficiently and insufficiently, in the cocoon, becoming goo, then transforming in the cocoon to the butterfly. There can be part of the process where not filling up the space also makes for evolution, if we are doing things according to the way, to the process, to the science. End note. When an organism has more life than can be expressed in the functions of its current plane, it develops the organs of a higher plane, and an evolution and new species is originated. You cannot foresee the results of even the most trivial act. You do not know the workings of all the forces that have been set moving on your behalf. You can never know all the combinations which intelligent presence is making for you in the world of things and of human affairs. A small act is no less significant than a large one. Note, keeping in mind that intelligent presence knows us, knows me. There is a balance and a compelling draw toward the act. That is part of what we are learning here. What I am meant to do, I will be led to do, just as others are led to do for me by the same force, the same intelligent presence working in us all. To worry that I am not doing enough, or to operate from fear and anxiety, leads to the arresting of the movement. That is why it is so important to trust in the formless intelligence. Deeply know that it is a compassionate intelligence. Otherwise, the original script would have us all running around delirious and anxious and exhausted. It seems, by this book, that our actions must be purposeful, heart-filled, care-filled. And we will be led to it, drawn to it, intrigued in some way, and we will do it with a certain mind and heart state. End note. Do every day all that can be done that day. You are not to overwork, nor to rush blindly or anxiously into your business in the effort to do the greatest possible number of things in the shortest possible time. You are not to try to do tomorrow's work today, nor to do a week's work in a day. It is really not the number of things that you do, but the efficiency of each separate action that counts. Every act is, in itself, either a success or a failure. Every act is, in itself, either effective or inefficient. Note, efficiency, first definition, of a person working in a well-organized and competent way. 2, preventing the wasteful use of a particular resource. Spiritual or universal efficiency, maximizing the care, attention, and overall heart that is put into our actions. End note. If every efficient, mindful, heartfelt, and care-filled act is a success in itself, and if every act of your life is an efficient one, your whole life will be, must be, a success. The cause of failure is doing too many things in an inefficient manner and not doing enough specific things in an efficient manner. You will see that it is a self-evident proposition that if you do not do any inefficient acts, and if you do a sufficient number of efficient acts, you will obtain good life. If, now, it is possible for you to make each act an efficient one, a mindful, heartfelt, and care-filled one, you see again that obtaining good life is reduced to an exact science, like mathematics. The matter turns then on the question of whether you can make each separate act a success in itself. And this you can certainly do. You can make each act a success because intelligent power is working with you, and intelligent power cannot fail. Intelligent power is at your service, and to make each act efficient, you have only to put intelligent power into it. Every action is either powerful, operating in and with the intelligent power, or powerless. And when everyone is powerful, operating in and with intelligent power, you are acting in the certain way which will aid you in obtaining abundance. Every act can be made powerful and efficient by holding your vision while you are doing it and putting the whole of your faith, trust, and purpose into the act. If all power goes into every act, no matter how commonplace, every act will be a success in itself, and as in the nature of things, every success opens the way to other successes. Your progress toward what you want and the progress of what you want toward you will compound, becoming increasingly rapid. Remember that successful action is cumulative in its results. Since the desire for more life is inherent in all things, when one begins to move toward larger life, more things are drawn to us and the influence of our desire is multiplied. Do every day all that you can do that day, and do each act in an efficient, mindful, present manner. Hold your vision while you are doing each act, however trivial or commonplace. I do not mean to say that it is necessary at all times to see the vision distinctly to its smallest details. It should be the work of your leisure hours to use your imagination on the details of your vision and to contemplate them until they are firmly fixed upon your memory. If you wish speedy results, spend practically all your spare time in this practice. By continuous contemplation, you will get the picture of what you want, even to the smallest details, so firmly fixed upon your mind and so completely transferred to the mind of formless intelligent presence that in your working hours you need only to mentally refer to the picture to stimulate your faith, your trust, your purpose, and cause your best effort to be put forth. Contemplate your picture in your leisure hours until your consciousness is so full of it that you can grasp it instantly. You will become so enthused with its bright promises that the mere thought of it will call forth the strongest energies of your whole being. Let us again repeat our syllabus and by slightly changing the closing statements, bring it to the point we have now reached. There is an intelligent presence from which all things are made, and which, in its original state, permeates, penetrates, and fills the inner spaces of the universe. A thought held in this intelligence produces the thing that is imagined by the thought. Mankind can form things in our thought, and by impressing our thought upon formless intelligence, can cause the thing we think about to be created. In order to do this, we must pass from the competitive to the creative mind. We must form a clear mental picture of things we want and do with faith, trust, and purpose, all that can be done each day, doing each separate thing in an efficient, mindful, present manner, that we may receive what we want when it comes.